Okay, let's see. All right, derived pair analyzer. So right now I'm going to show you a couple things how well this thing has been doing. Okay, so what I did is I put in the latest numbers. Last night was 125, 068, so on. Okay, this is the latest right here. Okay, and so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply changes, and then I'm going to here. Let me just turn this back on. And we're not going to sit here and break any of this stuff down right now. All I'm going to do is go down to the rank test, and I'm going to show you some stuff here. I'm going to run this tester, and I'm going to show you how often. And now remember, all these different little filters and all this stuff that I have on here, all my SB pairs, all my different like lane relation flow stuff, all of this stuff is cool and it's fun to sit there and try to reduce using these. But guess what? None of this stuff is activated. The only thing that is being scored right now is this right here, is the pairs. It's just basic pair drought board based on some thresholds that I have, and then lane agreement between the different lanes in the sense of like pre-sorted box. Okay, so that's all it is. And I never did fix this, which I said I was going to. I forgot, actually. I got to remember. I got to make a note of that. Because I know this would even be better then, because right now it's definitely throwing this off. And I can tell you why, because right now, like, look at 6-7 fire on the BC. Sure, that would be the best one, but 0-5 on a BC, no, I don't think so. That's more of like an AB or or maybe even an AC. And like 3-4, okay, but you get up like 7-8. Look at 7-8. That is not going to be a fire for the AB and a pre-sorted. Okay, I don't care in any world. That's more of a back pair. So yes, it shows fire 12. See, this is off right here. And so considering that and the pair sum pressure, and also considering the digit pressure, which I only have on 10 right now, so it's only showing 10 pairs. Now watch this. You're gonna go down to the rank test, and I'm gonna hit run the tracker. Check this out. So what we have here is rank bucket hit. So this is like, I have 100 in there right now. Okay, it's just a training window is only 60, but there's 100 in there, so it's testing 90. Okay, so look at this. In the last 90 draws, this shows you the statistics. Okay, so if you're playing online, technically profit is like what, 135, 140 or something like that. But I mean, you're making a couple dollars. So I just have it set to 110 because if you're playing online, it's still $10 profit on every single one of them. So look at this. Last night's number was 125, right? Look where it ranked, number 2. So what is the rank? I'll show you what the rank is. It's like a hit list here. So none of this stuff is checked again, but look, number 1, number 2, number 3, I have it going all the way down to 100. And I can change that to whatever I want. Like right here, I have it returning 100 numbers. Obviously, there's 220 numbers in the pick 3 lottery. I have the digit pool using all the digits right now. If you think it's going to be lower, that would even affect that. So like I'm saying, none of this stuff has been checked. No pairs, no nothing. None of my SB pairs, nothing. And look at the results. Look what the results have been. Number 2. 068, number 31, 138, number 27, 248, number 88. So every time I'd go in there and back test this is a way I don't have to sit there and do that now. Look at this. Give me one that's not profit. Okay, this one here, triple. It's a miss, but it could have still been within reason. It just it hasn't grabbed it because I don't have enough numbers in there. So let's see, 889, again, it's a miss, but it's outside the 110. Miss outside 110, meaning it could be 120. So like to see like this one, it has it in the latest 100, therefore it still shows me where it is. But look at all of these are profit. 60. Look at this one, number 3, number 52, number 64, number 41, number 5. I can't stress to you enough that this is before I do any filtering, before I come in here and say, I think today is going to be a 9. I think today is going to be a 3. I think today is going to be this pair sum, like on Lotto odds, or all of that stuff, or all my SB pairs. All of that stuff is good. All that stuff has its place. But look, this is prior to anything. And I'm just amazed by it because I'm going to check other states, but why would it be any different? You know, this is how it's been running. And right now I have it returning. What do I have it returning? 55. I can have it return more if I want to. Let's return more. Let's go higher. Let's just go way up there. Let's return that. Okay, we'll run the tracker. I think I have to clear that out. All right, don't have to. Let's see how it's doing. Look at all those are wins. And a lot of times even a black one's a win. And if I put in more draws, there's a chance that these are probably going to be wins. Doubles are going to be a little harder. But again, that's if I think it's, look at all these are wins. It's crazy. This is before I do anything at all. If I go to the top right now, if I was to actually put some like logic into this and say, I think today is going to be a double, well, then I can change it to doubles, right? And it's going to affect that board. Let's go down to the thing. So what does that tell me? Today, right now I have it returning 100 numbers, right? Now, the question is how often is it in there, right? Let's see. Well, I'm not going to get into that right now. What I'm going to get into, though, is this. Look at the latest here. Okay, I have to go back a while. Like I said, that one, I'm not sure about this one. Probably not. But look at win, big time win, right? So it's probably scheduled for a loss, you would think. But look at all of them. So let's just say today is in the top 100. Just like I showed last night, this is another step. And so right here, top 1, 2, 3, 4. And so like the score is only based on, like I said, it's only based on, it should be only based on the base pair, the lane agreement, SBP boost. The only SBP boost it's getting is the normal one. That's it. Meaning like just in general. It's not me coming in here. Let me show you. Like if I come up here, like look at set 12 right now, right? It's getting like CMS, or if I go to this right here, phase 3. Sorry, I got too much stuff open here. I should close some of these. Okay, let me see. Oh, look. I don't want to talk about that yet. Look, SBP scoring is on, but it's on normal. So it's not like I boosted the colors. I did any of the like hardcore filtering. Like if I think today is going to be a certain SB pair, like today, I think there's going to be, for example, I think today, let's see, 13 blue. That's a really good one for today because it's out 3. Now, it can go out longer, but I think that's a good choice, right? And if that's the case, then it gives me some stuff based on that. Like these would be 2 of the hottest pairs in that bucket. There are more in that bucket, but I'm not getting into all that right now. All I want to show you is how well this thing is doing, building this little tracker here, and it's just dominating. And it just, basically I can take the 100 numbers from below right now on the auto, copy those 100 numbers. Right here, if I copy the latest 100, there's a high chance the winner's in there. And then if I do what I did last time in that other video and do that and get like 85, 90 to 100, now we're getting somewhere because now I can dedupe those and get it down to maybe 50, 60 and have like a high chance it's in there. And that's prior to me doing anything like key related, SB pair related, anything like possibly on lotto odds with like that kind of stuff, like pair sums. So even odd, high, low. And then last night I was talking a video of making a manual gap. Look, I got this now. I made this manual gap range tracker. So it just tracks. I got my own little setup here for tracking different ranges. So anytime that the lottery is done, just look at the pick 3 1 year mark and just look at the latest all the way down to the last 728 to 730 draws. And that's your window. And that's what I did. And so then here I got the saved manuals. So this was the latest last night's right here. I think it was 132. And every one of these have been a win in my stuff. And then look at this. These are the ranges. So I know David on Lotto has been talking about different ranges hitting a lot, and he's right. on a lot of that. I'm not saying he's wrong on any of it. He's right on the ranges. And many years ago, I was doing one draw, like I'd say like Wisconsin midday or Wisconsin evening alone. And then what I would do is I would do 90 days. And 90 days was coming back like dang near all the time with a win. And so if you just double that up, that's why you get that really good set of like between 100 and 200. Those hit very often right here because of that. More on this later. I'm building something pretty sick with this. It's going to be awesome. I'll show more on that later. So it's going to be called Lotto Stock. I got this thing called Lotto Stock I'm working on. But I ain't done with that. And I'm still working on it, but it's pretty sick. So anyway, I got to go. And just wanted to show how this is working. And later I'll probably try to do some reads for maybe Wisconsin evening. For today, I think today is kind of up in the air, and I'm not a big fan of today. So I think maybe a double is going to come for Wisconsin, and I think it could be set 13. Let me see if I can show. I don't think you can see this guy. I only got one window open right now. But if I was to predict anything for today, just for fun and quickly, I would say, let me see. Let's just say 12. I'm just going to show you the numbers right here. Those are the numbers I think possibly for today in Wisconsin. Just based on a double is due, and then the 13 blue is due on my SB pairs. And to be honest with you, directional 12, 13, and 14 are due. Doesn't have to hit, but I don't have a lot of time today, so this is what I would pick for fun for Wisconsin. No promises, but this one has been on my radar for a while. So, but all right, that's all I'm going to talk about for now. More on that later, and I'll try to get on Lotto Odds so I can show some tips and stuff for over there. Anybody who uses that, let's all work together, get some wins. Let's do this. All right, bye.